Action pets gaming.
Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, laid back. No stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, throwing parts. Crafting all night, get ready to build, get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
Action pets gaming.
Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, laid back. No stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, throwing parts. Crafting all night, get ready to build, get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build.
Not tonight.
Let's make it right.
But not tonight, but maybe.
Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right.
Right, enough of that. All right, let's knock that out. Okay, I got out of work. It's a gray, rainy day on this Saturday. I know, I'm here on a Saturday, and we're not doing No Man's Sky, but we might, depending on how long this demo takes. So anyway, it's a Saturday. I'm home from work. It's gray and rainy. What a great time to do some gaming. Hanging out with some fun folks here on this Tuesday, April the 5th in the year 2025. And I got about 5:35 in the PM, at least from where I'm sitting. I know some of you are still sitting there in the past, and some of you are even out there in the future. But whatever present you happen to be in, I do hope it's going good. All right, let's take a look on over to chat, see if we have anybody in here yet. Usually on a day I don't stream, people are like, he ain't streaming. We got Levi Rivers, of course. Welcome, Levi. Thank you for showing up. We got Steve Hornsby as well. Welcome, welcome. And anyone who might be, Saturday. It's a Saturday. Did I say Tuesday? Nah, it's Saturday. Will Badger, welcome. Well, it's a Saturday anyway. I thought I said Saturday. I could have sworn I said Saturday. You messing with me, Steve? I may have said Tuesday. It's entirely possible. I worked all day, so I'm a little bit out of it. And we know, after working all day, sometimes your brain just kind of goes out one ear and dribbles down the side and lands on the floor, and you look over and you're like, oh, there it is. I'll get it later. All right, so we're going to try out this demo called 14 Overmind. It's, I don't know. I saw somebody playing it. It's not out yet. Let's kind of see if we can. I hope I don't get, copyright stuff here. Because that's never fun. But we'll try here. Let's see if we can kind of go over there. All right, so 14 Overmind. It looked interesting. So let's give it a shot, see what we get. We're going to hit play. This is currently keyboard only, keyboard and mouse, which I'm so good at. So this will be fun just in itself, watching me fumble around, trying to get the controls to work right. All right, but let's get into this. Why are we not getting any audio here, though? I know why. Hold on a moment, please. I think we can fix it. One moment. Got a minor issue here. Let me try and fix it here. Where you're not getting any of the game sounds because I forgot that whenever I add in a new game, I need to come on, really? All right, hold on. We're going to have a little bit of a problem. My fault. I didn't get it yet, Will Badger. So no, I don't. So pardon me for one moment. I will try to make this work. There we go. Whatever I want, I'll take it. That should be better. Hey, Bose Miller, welcome. We are checking out 14 Overmind. I'm not really sure what it is. It's, you know, it's outer spacey, and I'm like, you know what? Need a little breather. You know, we've been underwater and doing all this No Man's Sky stuff, and don't get me wrong, I'm loving it. But I need a little creative, you know, boost, I guess. So sometimes when I need a little building inspiration, I'll try out another game or play another game that I have, and I just happened to see somebody on the old YouTubes checking this out, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see what happens. All right, I can't use a controller, so this is gonna be me fumbling on all levels. We are gonna fumble in a demo. We're gonna fumble trying to figure out the controls. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens. Press any key. Where's the any key? Oh. All right, gotta check the options. Audio. Yeah. Okay, video. That works. Sure. Why not? All right, good there. You got No Man's Sky a week ago? How you liking? You enjoying? I mean, I probably don't even need to ask, but all right. Oh, wait a minute. Controller is sort of working. Let's see how much of it we can get away with. New game. Not much, apparently. Okay. Empty. Double tap. What's going on? All right, we're caught in space, and we're caught in space. Time anomaly. Commands out of reach, and no rescue is coming. Our only shot is to make it to Real base. Real? It's the one chance we've got. Oh yeah, no controller here, so give me a minute here. Hold. Skip tutorial. No, I need the tutorial. Yeah. Gotcha, Will. All right, here we go. Mining is your temporary refuge. W plus speed burst. All right, gotcha. Not a whole lot of... There should be some sort of background. I mean, this is a demo, but in my opinion, we should have some sort of background music going, right? Is there something I'm missing here? You know what? All right. Temporary refuge. Minor refuge, okay. D. Laser cutter. Mining tool, magnet tool, pump tool. Use current tool, open inventory. Interact, use medkit. Rotate camera. Okay, pretty typical on that. F1 help, quest, quick save. Quick load, reset position. Okay. That's it. And that's the start. Thank you, Bose. I hope you continue to enjoy playing No Man's Sky. And thank you for stopping in and giving some time. Moving items. Tab. Inventory. Quick transfer. Control. Not going to remember any of this. Press 3 and hold. Okay. All right, anti-grav. How do we rotate? There we go. Okay. That's a little funky. Boom, boom, boom. Not much chance to. All right. Service station is a universal device where you can store, craft, improve, recycle, and obtain blueprints. I'm going to need a sip of my beverage. All right. Storage. Ah. Add water to the oxygen station. Okay. F. Craft a medical kit. Liquid oxygen, battery, nanofabric, nanotube, composite. Crafting. Instant resource, 15 oxygen. It's okay. How do we craft? Okay, my heart looks good. O2's at like 90. Okay, service station. We need to find the service station. Okay, got it. Store resources in storage. You don't need to carry them around with you. Craft items in constructor. Place the chip in the analyzer and press analyze to get new print. Upgrade your equipment. Recycle fragments into ore. Transfer ore to resource tanks. All right, we got to find a service station then. All right, let's see what happens. I keep picking up the controller like it's going to do something. All right, I think we got to go out into the wilderness. So what is this? I don't know about that. All right, this is going to get a little tough. Controller would be nice with a game like this. Okay. How do I craft the medical? Well, we need. Oh, there it is. Aha! There you are. I'm wondering where the service station is. I'm gonna have to get used to this control scheme. Storage. Available, needed. Nice. Okay. That's that. Upgrade. Oxygen volume. We're not going to get to any of this. It's a demo. The analyzer. HT. Got it. Alright, find the fragment with the blueprint near minor refuge. Find the fragment with the blueprint near minor refuge. Okay, now it's going to let me out. Alright, pay attention to your indicators. Keep an eye on your oxygen level. Keep an eye on the exosuit's battery level. Keep an eye on your health. Excuse me. Gotcha. Is that all?
Oxygen levels are limited. I recommend staying close to minor.
You got it. Find the fragment. All right.
Oxygen is low.
Oh, where's our entrance? All right. Yeah, controller.
Oxygen is low.
This is pretty cool. Batteries are low. Gotta figure out how to use those O2 canisters too.
Flight, instruments, and acceleration consume energy. I advise you to watch your battery.
Gotcha. Ah, we got a nice spacesuit series going on.
Low oxygen.
Where do I get in? Right, our battery's low. We gotta figure out how to charge our battery. No. Gotta figure out how to use this stuff. How to deal with that. Okay, found a fragment. Still gotta do that.
Start charging.
Now. Does that mean I no. How do I charge my battery? Blue Healer, happy Saturday. Supplies the suit. Oh, it's charging up now. Okay, I see. I think. Yes. Okay. I think I get it. Doing a countdown. Alright, let's put this stuff in storage while that's doing whatever it's doing. Remember where the
Battery charge.
what happened to the or is that on a different side? Is that on a different where's our little bench thing, our workbench thing? Don't know how to charge our suit. How do we charge our suit? That doesn't belong in there apparently. I know that. How do I charge my suit? Aha! We have figured something out.
Start charging.
I will let this charge. Alright, alright. I just don't know what happened to our workbench. Oh. Ha ha! We're in 0G. That's why. I gotta keep that in mind. Alright. I'm glad it was showing that. Why did I need the workbench? For storage, right? Service station. It said we don't need our stuff on her, right? That goes in her suit. Just okay. Here we got oxygen and we've got. All right, look for this blueprint. My oxygen.
Low oxygen.
I guess that answers my question. Where's my ship? All right, that's not bad. It's definitely's got its sketch moments, right? All right, analyze the exosuit tank fragment in the analyzer. Okay, you got it. Okay, exosuit tank fragment T1 can be analyzed in analyzer. It contains a blueprint of an oxygen cylinder level 2. Okay. So, upgrader, oxygen volume, assembler. batteries. What's this? Upgrader. Analyzer. Contains a blueprint of an oxygen cylinder, level 2. Okay. Okay, apparently I didn't analyze it. Let's try that again. Oh, I gotta put it in here. Okay, got it. Got it. I'm learning. Yeah, it's gonna be one of them. We gotta move stuff around a lot. All right, got it. Got it. Got it. Background, atmosphere stuff's okay. Little typical. Too bad. All right, we're gonna let this roll because apparently that's what's gonna happen. All right, I'm assuming we need to keep the med kit on us. I don't know, like I hate. Okay, recycle. Copper, okay. Crafting. All right, let's recycle. All right. I'm assuming that was the blueprint. All right, so we could pretty much go and run around, try to collect stuff, which is probably what we should do. But before we do that, I'm going to nip. All right. All right, let's see how we're doing on our pardonnez-moi. Not easy to navigate here, you know. I hope they can. I'm either going to have to do a controller mounts thing. I mean, a controller keybindy thing, or I hope they do a controller, you know, naturally. All right. Sorry about that. Had to get prepared. All right, how are we doing on this? How's our analyzing going? Minute 30. Shift move all. How do you know when it's done? Time 35. Clear, minor, recycle. You gotta hit the recycle button. Got it. That would explain a bit there, right? Alright. There we go. It didn't like, you know, it didn't scream out to me to like, click it. I don't know why, you know. Figured you drop it in there. It does its thing. But I guess adding the extra button motion in is what we're going to do. Alright, let's go fly around for a minute while this is doing what it's doing.
Water.
I need water though, apparently. Where's my water level? Shoot. There's my health. There's my battery. There's my oxygen. Where's my water level? Resource tanks, okay. Water. Player. Okay, so that's player.
Warning, no water.
Oxygen station. Okay, I see what's going on. It's special sci-fi glass. So you don't gotta worry about that. And somehow you're able to break through and not cause a small vacuum. Oh, upgrade. Where is it? Alright. Music vibing a little bit here. Ooh, I'm missing some nano fabric. Actually, I need to do that, Alright, let's go find some nano fabric. Alright. Kinda cool. A little hard to control. Come on, nano fabric.
Oxygen is low.
Okay. Yeah, we can putter around a little bit. Although, can we? Can we really? components. We have oxygen, batteries, and medicines. Instrument. Oh, components. Here we go. How do we make you? Aha. Assemble. Nice. Ain't that dumb. I figure it out up here, you know, occasionally, sometimes, alright. Alright, so now we want to go into the upgrader. Our oxygen volume. Use that. We got plenty. Available one. Oh, we need more. Need. Alright, we need two nanotubes and 2 composite. Alright. I'm gonna need more copper. Three of these. I made an extra one, just why not? Okay, so now upgrade that. We got everything. Assemble. Alright. Not much in the way of like a story thing yet going on that I can see. Find the fragment with the blueprint for level 2 speed in minor alpha 2. Find the fragment with the blueprint for a level 3 oxygen tank in minor delta 3. Find the blueprint for a laser cutter in the magnetic anomaly between the minor alpha 2 and the refuge. Find the blueprint for a magnetic grabber in the density anomaly near minor delta 3. Okay. Got it. We'll remember some of that. Alright, let's charge up our battery.
Start charging.
We'll wait for it. See how far we can get with our oxygen. We got 120 now. So that's not great, but we should be able to move around. We'll stay still within a close proximity. And hopefully we will not run out of oxygen and perish. I'm wondering how you use this. I'm not sure.
Battery charged.
Okay. Off we go again. Ah, okay. There we go. We got minor delta 3. Guessing some sort of gravitational bit. Alpha 2. Alright, let's mess around just like right here where we are. Okay, so there's a whole other ship over there. Okay, got it. What's going on with that? that. Yeah, let's not die right now, please. No, we're gonna die.
Oxygen is low.
Yep, I feel that. There's a reason they want me to do this in order. I want to see what happens when we die. We're gonna die. If I die right here, I'm gonna laugh right now. Woo! Don't know how we just did that, but I'll take it. Magnetically shielded, damn it. Alright, so we're gonna need to pick up alright, where's some of the other stuff we need to see where my health is low. Alright, find the blueprint for the laser cutter and the magnetic anomaly. Okay, find the blueprint for magnetic. Find the fragment with the blueprint for level 2 speed and the minor 2. Alright, we need to go back this way. Or is this minor delta 3, 8. Find the fragment with the blueprint, minor alpha 2. Alright. Minor alpha 2. Right there. Okay. Alright, this ain't bad. More oxygen that we can play with. I'll play and see if we can't land on one of these. Well, not land on one, but... Okay, we got a minor refuge. Right there, okay. Yep. What am I doing? I'm doing alright. Got a little bit of... a lot of noise in space.
Low oxygen.
I feel you. The charge is busted. Alright, let's go back to 1. We'll call that our home base for now. 2, where's 1? Where is number 1? It's 3. There's 2. Where is number 1? Over here. 3. Where are you? Graphics are nice. These are a little weird, but oh, it's okay. It's the white logo. Where did that go? Now we're gonna just figure out some of the. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. I don't know where you are, but I'm staying away from you. You hurt. Whatever that is hurts. We don't like that. Alright, alright. So far it's kind of interesting. I like the moving. I don't like the hands in front of me, but I can understand why. But in terms of hands in front of my character, these look pretty good. Interesting. Looks like it needs VR. This is odd. I gotta check. I hope, like I don't know what you want to call this here, but it's very kind of weird. Kind of throws off the immersion bits. The reflections and shadows are kind of off. I mean, it's a demo, but that's why you point stuff out. Like that looks weird. That in the background, see the grading, the lighting, it just looks a little weird. It's very distracting. Because you know me, I'm not going to just look at the game, I'm going to look at the way the game looks. And the basis of it looks pretty cool. You know, I like the overall vibe of it, but there's just something odd with the reflections and stuff. It's just something funkadelic. Alright, let's get back to work. Alright, analyze. What are we going to analyze? Analyze. Oh. Anything else we can analyze? What is this? Crafting. Okay, analyze that. Recycle. Oh yeah, I mean, again, I know it's a demo. I'm just pointing out what I see currently. Depending on how much a game costs and how much I get into it now, and what they allow us to get into now, will determine whether or not I pick it up. But, you know, it's a very typical sort of layout. Little funky at first. Until I get my brain moving on it. But I like how they pretty straightforward. We need vacuum insulator. What the heck is a vacuum insulator? Which we need. Two nanotubes, graviton material. All right. Damn it! I want to use a controller. I just really do. All right. So what do we need to do here? So assembler. We need nanotubes. We need 2 of these. How many nanotubes do we actually have? Available 35. Oh, alright. Sapphire. Ooh. Eneptorium, whatever the heck that is. I've got 8 apparently. But I don't have any sapphire. Alright, we gotta go looking for this stuff. I like the autosave when you leave the ship.
Energy is running out. Replace the battery immediately.
Be nice to, be able to... No, I forgot. Got distracted by another dying. Hey, we got more of that stuff. Being pulled in by something. Yeah, that thing. And it hurts you. I'm gonna deal with it. That's why we got that health kit. There was an indicator of ones that you opened already somehow. Oh yeah, we gotta go. We're gonna die. Yeah, that's not fun.
Low oxygen.
I guess I do need it on me. I don't know. said that they didn't. H to use, okay. Does it have to be in my... There we go. Alright, so medkits do need to be on here. They take up a lot of space, though. That's crazy. Alright, let's make another one of those if we can. Oh, one back. Alright, so far it's makes you kind of, you know, cautious. Find the fragment with the blueprint for the level 2 speed in minor alpha 2. Okay. Find the blueprint for the laser cutter and the magnetic anomaly between the minor alpha 2 and the refuge. Find the blueprint for the magnetic grabber and the density anomaly near minor delta 2. Alright, so we still haven't found the blueprint yet. Oh, I forgot to hit. Darn it.
Start charging.
Alright, we're gonna wait. We're waiting. We're gonna charge. Yeah, the fog effect in here, you know, because it almost seems like there's... Why do I keep grabbing the controller? Never used to play in No Man's Sky.
Warning, no water.
Huh. What do you mean no water? I got water right here. Oh, okay. So I gotta fill my water here. Okay. Okay. But it's an oxygen station.
Battery charge.
Slow down there, Nelly. Hey, Dark Hellboy, what's going on? How you doing?
Battery charged.
Thank you. We haven't gotten an enemy so yet, have we? No, probably not. Alright, wait a minute. Yeah, we still need to, okay, upgrader, yeah, upgrader. Option. Alright, composite. Available to, we need 4. We need 2 of these things again. So, nano fabric, vacuum insulator. Alright, we got this stuff. Let's see if we can make 2 composite. We'll try to make at least 1 of these things. So, composite. This we need 6 more of these because we need to make 2 of these freaking things, right? No. Nano fabric. We still have to find the thing to make. Oh yeah, that's right. We still got to find that other thing which we haven't seen yet. Okay. I think we got to mine. All right. Nano fabric. One at a time. Actually, I only have enough for one. Alright, we need to go mining. Here we go. No free tags. What is happening? Gotcha. Why does it 17? So, have to do that. I guess. Not sure what I'm doing. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's try that. See if that works. Back up, back. Oh, I gotta hit the back. it, but. Where am I going? This is always not the fun part. We are going to eventually have to die. I mean, it's going to happen. We need to see, how the game reacts. Battery's getting low. Doesn't have any forward momentum, like once you stop your forward thrust, it seems to. But there seems to be some gravitational things, which is kind of interesting. Be cool if No Man's Sky had something like this. In like, can almost use a swimming mechanic, but without the, you know what I mean? Not all of them have the bench, apparently. Alright, let's get into our inventory. Let's swap out batteries. I don't know what this is going to be for them. We have 3 sapphire. I think we need a couple of those, so... where's the one that we are calling our home base? That isn't. Where is that marker? Where are you? Where are you? baby. I'll fly around like Iron Man. Let's go with the Iron Man plan.
Oxygen is low.
It certainly is. We should probably get in here and all right. That's a 4-stack only. Alright, we're gonna have to charge our batteries. 43 seconds on that. Go through our batteries in the charger.
Start charging. Oxygen is low.
Why is my oxygen low? I thought we were in the thingamajiggy.
Battery charged.
All right, I think we did a decent amount of it. I mean, it's interesting. All right, we need to make 6 composite. Can I do that?
Battery charged.
No, we need copper. All right, we gotta go mining. I don't know how far this demo is going to let us roll, you know what I mean? So we'll check it out. Whoa, wait. All right, let's go. Let's see what we can get, but without perishing in the process. Alright, I gotta figure out what the free tank issue is. Storage. I wonder if these are separate. Yeah, it's gotta be right here. I don't know why it's a tank up there. Silver, so. Oh. I get it. Okay. All right. I'm getting it. I'm figuring it out here. That makes sense. Battery's still good. Let's go get some materials. It's neat. Like a little darker. But it's kind of like Subnautica in space. But you know, it's got its own vibe, which I like. That's a gas giant. Right on. Got a black hole. We got a lot going on in this area. Yeah, don't want to go near that. No, we're using our other one as our home base. There we are. You gotta empty the tanks. I'm vibing on it though.
Oxygen is low.
All right. The old ticker needs a minute. We might take a little breather here for a second. I gotta have to deal with some tying up some loose ends from work. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. Although it's saying Ecto Suit Power drain, but I still have 20%. I mean, not 20%, half of it. I have like 10%. But I bet you we get bigger energy cells later. Okay, so. I'm getting it, figuring it out. Slowly but surely. All right, nanotubes. 4. Nanofabric. Vacuum insulators. There's one. What are we missing? 3, 1. Nice. So we need some graviton material. Got it. Six nanotubes and 2 nanofabric. We need copper and silver. Okie doke. All right, this is a good time for me to kind of get up, stretch out, take a little breather. Wow, almost 2 hours have gone by, hour 40 minutes. That's not too shabby. I mean, yes, again, I understand it's a demo, but graphically, definitely needs a little work. There's some things in here that are very neat, and other things that you definitely can tell they probably need to work on. But again, demo. Nothing is final. The flying is interesting. A little weird. It's a little, I don't know. I don't know if it's too loosey-goosey or what.
Start charging.
All right, we're going to take a little breather because I've been on for almost 2 hours. I'm going to go take a little bio break. We'll be back shortly. Checking out more of 14 OVERMIND, which I'm still kind of like, this is cool. It's sort of a tutorial on how to get around and what you're doing, but I haven't really felt any sort of story vibe yet. So I'm not sure why we're doing what we're doing. That looks like some sort of Glade stick-up. So, not sure 100% yet. Didn't really give us much in the way of a story or sort of, you know, hint of what we're really doing at the moment. It's just go do this, go do this. We're a miner. We are mining. But obviously, you know, do we come across this mining facility because it looks a little wrecked out? You know, again, it's a demo, so I don't know. But usually you get some sort of, you know, a little bit of vibe on that. But, all right, we'll be back momentarily. I'm going to pause it. And, yeah, hopefully you're still here. But if you're not, I get it. There's so many things out there to go grab your attention. But if you, and thank you for letting me grab your attention momentarily. I do appreciate that. Enjoy the rest of whatever you got going on if you got to take off. But if you're still sticking around, get up, stretch out, peel those peepers away from the screen for a little bit. Go grab a beverage, do a bio break, grab a snacky treat. Make sure to wash your hands in between all of that. And we will see you shortly. All right.
Clouds roll in, it's a mellow scene. Lights flicker soft like a faded dream. Laser beams cut through the rain. Easy vibes drifting like a train. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Raindrops tap, not a soul around. Everything's still and my mind's unwound. Shapes in the mist, colors so bright. Nip, nip haze, feels like midnight. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. Chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow. Roll the smoke, let the rhythm flow. Nip, nip in the air, feeling so right. chasing lights, lasers in the night. All the pretty shapes, they spin so slow.
All right, we're back. We're back. Where's my foot thing here? My little cushion. All righty, let's get back into this. Let's check the options again though, because I want to maybe see if the video we got. What do we got? Aspect ratio, yeah. Brightness is fine. Unlocked, yeah. VSync, maybe. No, that's not really gonna do anything. All right, and it's a demo, so I mean, they'll probably add more, features, if you will. Okay, so what were we doing? Find the blueprint for the laser cutter. Find the blueprint for a magnetic grabber, and improve oxygen tank. We need the oxygen. And let's see if that did indeed charge. All right. Oh, you really start moving around. Okay. So what do we need again? We need stuff. We need upgrade oxygen T3 nano fabric. We need copper, right? We need 2 nano fabric, copper and silver. All right, let's get copper and silver. Whoa, 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 whoa. Magnetic anomaly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, hey. Oh, shoot. No wonder I'm hitting the wrong freaking button, moron. This way, but still magnetic anomaly, but I'm just not opening the cage because I'm hitting the wrong button. Wow, that's a pain. Yeah, you need a magnetic grabber for that, I would imagine. How are you supposed to open that? You're nowhere near it. Alright. Alright.
Oxygen is low.
Yeah. Okay. Oxygen low. Where's the closest? Oh, we're gonna die right now. Come on, move. Go. 17, 16, 15, 14. Woo! Took some damage though. Whew. We need our health thingamajiggy. We're not in the right thingamajiggy for it. Damn it. Alright. We gotta be careful. We need to go ahead. We need to go back home. We gotta find our home. Alright, where's our home? Oh, copper wire, nice. Alright, where's that? Where are you? Where are you? Right there. This is a pain in the butt. Yeah, you probably really need to, yeah, no, I'm not even gonna mess with that. Come on! What was that? Nice. Full. All right. Vibing. Music kicking in. Got a good vibe. Needs a little creep in it though. Needs like a some sort of alien. Blah. Bugala! Damn it! I keep grabbing the controller. Not playing No Man's Sky right now. All right, let's. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Improve oxygen tank. Let's see what we need left on that. Oh wait, we gotta. We're recycling, so. Nanofabric. Still gonna need more. Okay, so we need nanofabric. Now we need copper. Yeah, we need copper. Copper. Yeah, in a game like this, you need some sort of 5e music, you know? Magnetic lock. That's where we need that. Oh, look at that. Copper. No, don't do that. Don't be an idiot. We're right there.
Low oxygen.
Yep, I got you. One more and we're on our way. Oh, duh. Look at item first. Wait a minute. Shouldn't I have that copper? Yeah, shit. Okay. Okay. Now we're running low on silver. Now we're out of a lot of stuff. All right. Not that much more oxygen, but I guess it'll do. Find the blueprint for the laser cutter. Find the blueprint for the magnetic grabber. All right. Between minor Alpha 2 and the refuge. Magnetic anomaly between the minor Alpha 2 and the refuge. So this is our refuge, right? Yes. Minor 2. So somewhere between all of this and the gravitational field. Or magnetic anomaly. So somehow I'm supposed to, and then I'm gonna get hurt and injured by this freaking thing. That is somewhere near it. Ah, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Oxygen is low.
Yep, I got you, bud. Locked. All right. Storage is always a premium in every game, so we might as well do what we are supposed to do.
Start charging.
We'll wait for these. It's only a minute, and I'm gonna have to swap out that one too. I'll swap that for that one. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I'm just not sure of my motivation. Like, what's my, you know, what am I doing here? Why am I doing what I'm doing? And what does 14 OVERMIND mean? Look into this a little more. I like the, you know, the little bit of urgency and, you know, running out of, you know, your supplies and whatnot. Kind of interesting.
Battery charged. Start charging.
So, you know, it's got potential. Four, three, two, one.
Battery charged.
Thank you. All right. We gotta find this silly blueprint. But the magnetic anomaly keeps messing with me. I'm not fast enough on the keyboard stuff to do what needs to be done. Yeah, this is not an easy task, let me tell you. It would almost be nice if that white dot, when you got it, something changed so you knew you got it. I think I see like clasps that are no longer.
Oxygen is low.
Damn you. Yeah, even with these bigger tanks, it's not enough. All right. Excuse. Yep, right next to the thing that hurts you. Yep, right there. That's what I need. All right, it does kind of get you going a little bit. I will admit, you know. Got that you're all running out of oxygen and yada yada yada. Ooh, water. We need water. To make oxygen. No, we didn't get anything off that. You gotta be kidding me. What the hell? Oh no, it said make it. Assembly. Instruments. There we go. A nanotube, a vacuum insulator, and a gravity system. Got it. Nanotube. Assemble. Oh. 2 nanotubes, a composite. 2. Composite. What else? Another composite. Oh, that's nanofabric, you moron. Yeah, we're gonna need it anyway. Energy saving coating. We don't have. Wait a minute. Quantum chip. Composite. Oh, composite. Moron. I'm thinking it's like a fabric. Yeah, whatever. We'll need it at some point. Vacuum insulator. Two of those. Cryoglass. Sapphire to make assemble. Graviton material. Assemble. 2 more nanotubes. Three nanotubes and a quantum chip. 3 nanotubes and a quantum chip. Oh, we need more iron. And we need a quantum chip. But now we're going to need more nanotubes. So we're going to need a bunch more iron. Alright, what do we need? Composite. Copper. Iron. We need iron. Alright. What's in our... Hey, look at that. Might not be enough, but it's a start. What do we need again? What do you mean? Composite. Assemble. And I need 2 more nanotubes. All right. Wait a minute. Do I really? Does it? Yeah, I think this is what I mean. What the hell am I making all this stuff for? Oh yeah, this other thing. All right. Now instruments, tools. Oh God. All right. We need a composite, 2 nanotubes. We're not going to have enough for all this. Composite, 2 nanotubes. Yeah. Iron. 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 Where do we find iron? The little spaceship parts, I know that. I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? No, stop hurting me. That really irks me. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if there's anything we can do about it. Wrong tool. Alright. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, how are we doing on oxygen? Are we doing alright? Come on, give me some iron. There you go. That thing sucks. Whatever it is. Tiny whole fragment.
Low oxygen.
Mm-hmm. I getcha. Whew. I'm holding my breath the entire time. Alright, let's see what we got. Craft a libre. Alright, so let's go to the recycler. The big old piece of trash. We need water badly. Damn it. Yeah, those things are atrocious. haven't seen any of the water droplets, unfortunately. I don't know any other way to get the water in order to generate the oxygen. Oh! Shoot, 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 shoot. We need this. We need this. Where's my home base? Where's my home base? Alright, what's closer? Right here. The thing is, you need to add water to these, you know, and they produce oxygen, I think. Why did I just do that? I don't even know why I just did that. What am I doing? Just trying not to perish here. Inventory, battery, yes. Switch to that. Boom. Escape. Get the heck back to our home base. All right. Sergeant Belson, what's going on? Arcade Raid, welcome. Oh, wow. Andre Vandel, welcome. Zesty, welcome. Night Sheep's Digital Wonderlands, welcome. Sunset Raid, so we raid. Double tap tap, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Forgive me for a moment. We are trying out Sin's Arcade, welcome Sin, thank you for the raid. We're trying out this demo. It's kind of interesting. It is called 14 Overmind. Not sure what that means. And to you as well, sir. Thank you for the stream, the raid, rather. Excuse me. All right, we got to heal badly. All right, take a breath. Take a breath. Shocking, what's going on? I never hit recycle. Yeah. Woo! All right, so far this demo's been interesting. You know, it's a lot of inventory management and all that stuff, but not like we're not all used to that. Oh yeah, we should probably... They keep grabbing the controller. Get away from me. Well, then this game is pretty decent with it. It's not terribly complicated. If a moron like me can figure this game out, that's a good sign. We really need to heal. We should probably make another med pack. We gotta charge our batteries. Still gotta make our laser cutter. Oh yeah.
Start charging. Start charging.
Well, curious to see how this game will accomplish. What else is involved? Because if it's just this, I don't see much in the way of longevity. It's a neat concept, I will definitely say that. I like the anti-gravity, you know, the no gravity. Yeah, you know what? We gotta wait for the batteries anyway. There's only one charge at a time?
Battery charge.
I guess so. Alright, that's kind of a bummer. Un boomer. I do wish there was a, you know, controller configuration. I think it would make it a little easier to deal with certain situations. Assembler. Instruments. What do we need left here? This vacuum insulator. Alright, yeah. Vacuum insulator. We got everything else? We do. Vacuum insulator. What are we missing for you? A nanotube. Assemble.
Battery charge.
Good to hear. Now we do that. Assemble. Instruments, not yet. Oh, now we need 2 more nanotubes. Okay. No worries, Sin. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for stopping in and spending a little time. It's that most valuable commodity, so when you spend some here, I do appreciate it. Enjoy your eve. Oh. I had a long day of work today. Actually, not really a long day. Long week. Alright. Assemble. And thank you again, Sin. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate it. Alright, now what do we have? Escape. 1. What do you laser cut? Nice, Zesty. I'm on a 3-day. My usual. Alright, what is a laser cutter for? Is that for getting big pieces of material? Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch yourself there, buddy. Can't tell if that's a water droplet or not. Is that pulling that in? It looked like it was empty before. I wonder if that's actually pulling it in. Alright, let's try this right here. Alright, a lockbox maybe? in the Destiny anomaly near Minor Delta 3.
Oxygen is low.
Nice. Right on, Justin. Alright, find the blueprint for a magnetic grabber in the Destiny anomaly near Minor Delta 3. Got it. Minor Delta 3. Where are you? There's Minor Alpha. Minor Delta 3. Alright, let's go hook this place up. Try and grab some of this stuff along the way. Hopefully there's some water. We should probably mine a little bit too. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? I guess that's what the laser cutter's for. Are you kidding me? Damn it. Alright, we need to head back home. Woo. Why can't you? Do you need to be a colored version of blue, red, or something? I should have that set up. Two nanotubes and a composite. Alright. I've got nothing in storage. I had a bunch of stuff, now I got nothing. Oh, I don't have a place for silver. Take that water. Get out of here. Put that over to here. I need to make nanotubes here or whatever. Alright, this requires nanotubes and composite. Okay. I could probably fix that. All right, heal time. I'm not sure how long this is going to last. This demo, you know, I don't know where it's going to go. So we may have to put this into a couple of different sessions, I think. We're like 2.5 hours in and we still have to get this other tool. And I'm sure they'll have other tools and other things, you know. It's got a decent vibe. The art is pretty interesting. Graphics are a little rough. But hey Janet, welcome. But it's a demo, you know, so again, we gotta take it with a little bit of it's a demo.
Oxygen is low. Start charging.
What do you mean oxygen is low? Oh. Didn't know it shut off. Later, double tap, tap. Alright, I just gotta wait for my batteries to charge. And we can try to figure out the next step here. Try and grab that last thingamajiggy. But I was being shot at by some sort of asteroid gun thing. Like, oh yeah, by the way.
Battery charged.
Alright. Near minor delta 3. Minor delta 3. I gotta figure out, like, yeah, see, there's the locked boxes, the magnetic boxes, like all kinds of craziness. Better not go shooting at me again. O2's should be alright. Ah, I see it right over here. Alright, before we head into that wacky, weird, I think we should probably do something like, let's grab this water droplet here. Take that, thank you. All right, the only thing is, okay, so we can add, all right, let's add a little bit in here. Turn it on, actually. Now we're good. Okay. Where was that? We saw it. There you are. What are you gonna do when I enter in here? This is gonna be probably not at all interesting. How's our oxygen? Is that affecting my health? Can't tell. Yes, it is. We need to get out of here. Alright, move, move, move. Yeah, that's totally affecting our health. And there's no bench here, okay. Alright, where's home base? Where are we? Where are we? There we are, down that way. We do some collecting while we're out here, though? Yeah, we probably, okay, craft a magnetic beam. We're gonna probably need that, so that way we can just drag things out of those areas. And we don't have to go into them, maybe. I'm assuming, yes, you can upgrade your gear. The gear is upgradable from what I can tell. Again, this is a demo. I like the concept. It's interesting. It's a little... I'm trying to find the words. I want to use... I'm not 100% on like why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I'm like, alright, I'll just get this stuff, and these ships seem all crashed out. Alright, let's get into the art of the game in terms of what I think of the graphics. Interesting concept here. We got kind of a... you know, that sort of new alien ship vibe. The U-shape. Alright, so I was thinking maybe the laser cutter was a better version of the mining tool, but apparently not. I mean, definitely there's a big wreckage here. I mean, I see that.
Low oxygen.
And where is our ship? There you are. crashing into each other. That's pretty cool. A magnetic anomaly. Figured I'd try it. I mean, it's an interesting game. You know, definitely is. How do I put it? What's the words I'm looking for? I'm curious to see where it goes. I can say that. We're going to hold off on the health pack for a minute. Feedback. I hate. I mean, I do and I don't. Like you don't want to be like, yo. But at the same time, you gotta be.
Start charging. Start charging.
Checking a swap.
Battery charge.
I hope these get larger. Like, I'm curious, is there going to be a build element where you can maybe create a larger version of the recycler, the analyzer, the upgrader, you know, that sort of thing? Storage seems not terrible to begin with, but again, it's a demo. You know, who knows how it should, you know, it's going to start or do any of that. The artwork is interesting. I like the pack. That's kind of neat. I don't know, Janet. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Like that, you know, being a demo, they're not really giving away much of the story, I guess. So it looks like a ship that got destroyed by maybe an asteroid field, but there's all these, you know, anomalies in this area. Looks like a black hole sucking stuff in. But it's like, here you're thrust into space, collect some stuff, you know, and now we actually have to, instruments, we need a nanofab, 2 composite, 2 nanotubes, 1 nanofabric. Two. One. Two composite. It's like the magnetic beam and you get it, but it doesn't like... Okay, so level 2 destiny protection. Find a fragment with the blueprint for level 3 speed. Find a Fermion trap in the laboratory. Laboratory. Alright, so we got pay attention to your indicators, yes. Moving items. Water extraction, service station, resource storage, constructor. Yes, we figured most of this out. Upgrader, recycler. Okay. Yeah, it kind of looks like, exactly, you know, like a ship graveyard. Oh, okay, you can hide those too. Okay, so it just brings them up. I'm not sure what the blocks are for. All right. All in all, it's not bad. It's an interesting game. It is, you know, it's pretty mellow so far, but not. I don't know. The graphics are getting me a little bit. And I think my headset's getting low because it's making that crunchy noise. Find the fragment with the blueprint for level 2 destiny. Okay. Find the fragment with the blueprint for level 3. Find a... Alright, so how do you know? Alright, we need to see what this magnetic thingamajiggy does. It helps to stabilize me, maybe? No. It'd be nice if we got a tutorial or some, you know, something on your tools. Oh. And that's what happens when you die. Whoa. Where was I? I'm gonna guess here. I don't like when they do these kind of saves. Just too many things. Just save me one thing. I don't know what I find the fragment. Find the fragment. Okay, at least we're at that same spot. I'm fine with that. Well, again, random gun laser thing shooting at us for we don't know why. All right, we've hit a 3-hour mark, and we have our Sunday stream to do tomorrow morning, so I'm going to take a break. Is Sin on yet? Or probably taking a break before doing some stuff. All right. Is there somebody we can raid? I always feel bad because there's nobody out there on when I'm raiding, you know, when I'm finishing up. Because I always stream at weird times anyway. So yeah, overall, first opinion, interesting. I will do more of it just to see where it progresses to, especially where I'm seeing the word trap and laboratory. So, laboratory. So yeah, I think we're going to do a little more of this. Maybe we'll add it to our Sunday stuff. Mondays, I'm going to start doing something in Discord where people get together on Monday nights and just hang out, listen to music. And then we can either, you know, you can play whatever you want, chat. I think it's, you know, a way to share music and talk about music on Mondays. It'll be musical Mondays. But I have not. Outer Worlds, I may have tried Outer Worlds. I know of it. And I have played another interesting space game that's kind of funny and got great graphics. I'm trying to remember what it is now. And do I have it on Steam or on PlayStation? I think it's on PlayStation. But anyway, overall, so far, game's interesting. Graphics need some work. Very rough. Like, I like the way, like, see if the hands don't match the other stuff. Yeah, it's a little too blurry, a little too, I don't know, nondescript. It's hard to, we'll play it more. I'll come up with better adjectives. I mean, it's not horrible, don't get me wrong. It's a ton of potential I see here. But, you know, demo. We'll see what happens when it comes out. Maybe they're holding back. Or maybe they'll be like, you know, Hello Games and No Man's Sky, and it just gets better. They figure out more things, and people say, hey, this would be cool. And it generates, you know, whatever. But anyway, we are going to be on tomorrow, Eastern Time, 10 a.m. My big noggin in the way of the chat there. For the Sunday stream, as usual. We're definitely going to be doing some No Man's Sky. Not sure what. We'll build something though. We definitely have our underwater thing to work on. And then maybe Sunday night we'll get back into this. It is interesting. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for keeping me company. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that jive. Enjoy the rest of whatever time of day you got going on. Until next time, this has been me, Kevin C. here at Action Pants Gaming, wishing all of you out there in this universe a little bit of love, peace, and let's call it junker grease for now. All right, later, y'all. Have a good evening, morning, afternoon. Bye, everybody.
Chimpanzee Gaming.
Chill vibes tonight, chill vibes tonight. Laid back life, laid back. No stress, no fight, no stress, no fight. Throwing parts together, throwing parts. Crafting all night, get ready to build, get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Let's make it right. Gonna make it right. Chill vibes tonight. Chill vibes tonight. Laid back life. No stress, no fight. No stress, no fight. Throwing parts together. Crafting all night. Get ready to build. Let's make it right. Let's make it right.